We're live.
What about?
And also, let me turn on my music before we get our live taken off of Facebook.
Live.
I get away with that. That sounds like
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Woo-hoo, we are live.
Okay, I don't see it on my page yet. Maybe my internet is a little slow.
Hi.
But you guys
I'm-
see us. Yeah, you
Let's
see
go
us.
I see it.
We're live.
All right, welcome everybody. I'll let some viewers hop on as usual. Give them some time to jump on this call. Okay, I see. Okay, now I see us live. I guess
I don't see us yet, but that's okay. It'll probably come up.
Yes. Oh my God, look at everybody on the call today, guys. This is amazing. Like, who would have thought our little Monday calls would inspire so many women, so many entrepreneurs? Goodness, I could get emotional right now. It's just like, look at all the ladies that's on right now. And it's all started from that one call that we did, right, Marcy?
I know.
And we just like, inspired so many other people to do the same thing, to get out their comfort zones. We are here, guys, to share our testimony about an amazing opportunity that we are a part of that has truly changed our lives financially, just like physically, emotionally, mentally, everything, guys. Because once your finances is right, once your finances is in order and you have everything, you know, you're more financially aware, everything else will fall into place, really. You know, I'm not saying to put your finances first. Let's put God first. Let's put God first, and let's be grateful for the things that we don't even have, right? But, you know, money, it could make you, you know, more, I don't know, it could give you the time freedom that you need, and it could solve a lot of your problems, right? We all have bills to pay. We all need great credit. We all need to know how to manage our money, okay? And that's what this call is about tonight. Is about talking. We're gonna talk about money tonight. I think I'm gonna call it like a Monday night money talk, right?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Money mindset. Love it.
Ladies, we have our ladies night. We don't have any drinks. We're talking business, all right? We're not trying to get turned up. We want to just inspire you guys and give you a little bit of value, maybe some things you didn't know, okay? Or introduce you to the opportunity that we are a part of, okay? I'm on a call with all these ladies, and all these ladies, they want success. They you know, have a passion to be successful, okay? And they need a vehicle to get them to where they want to go. And, you know, we have that vehicle, okay? So I'll introduce some of the ladies. I don't want to wait to the last minute to introduce you guys, but I have Jessica. All right. I have Jessica Angels on the list. I have Twyla. I have Jenna. I have Crystal, Marcy as usual, Sharice, and Donnette. We have one more caller that's supposed to jump on, Sabrina, right? Hopefully she can make it on the call with us to share her testimony as well. But I'm really excited because one of our callers, if you're watching live, guys, press the hashtag live or comment hashtag live in the comments. Let us know you could hear us, and let us know that you're ready to be fired up for this week. Even though it's the evening, we're going to still fire you up and to be prepared mentally, you know, to have the right tools to get you through, you know, to become more financially successful. All right. And share this video out. Share this video out. Tag your team. Okay. Maybe they need to hear this, or somebody that callers. If you're watching live, guys, I hear a little echo. All right. So maybe you want to tag a friend or somebody that needs to hear it, that needs, you know, that wants to fix their credit, or that wants to put an extra $200 to $500 in their paychecks, okay, with the income shifting strategies that we teach you in this opportunity. So there's not only one way to make money with this opportunity. And as you're going to hear from the panelists, there's multiple ways that they are benefiting from joining this opportunity, from joining this affordable opportunity, okay? Me personally, I was able to generate over $200,000 with this opportunity. Me and my husband combined, okay, being an associate of this opportunity, we were able to generate together over $500,000.
Wow.
It's crazy because I just saw like a little testimony saying that, thank you. That's a huge accomplishment for us, guys. Maybe for some it's not, maybe for some it's unbelievable. Maybe some of you think it's a scam, but it's not. It's not a scam at all. This is a 100% legit opportunity. It's been around, this company has been around for 14 years, okay? And they've helped their associates to become millionaires. They've helped them to increase their cash flow, but they've also helped them to become millionaires. And I could say that because we are almost there. We are almost at that millionaire mark. I know it's 500,000, but I know we could get there with this company, okay? Because not only can you like build your team and, you know, increase your cash flow that way, but you could also, you know, increase your credit score and start using the bank's money, you know, to pay for things instead of, you know, coming out of pocket and, you know, using your own money. So, you know, credit is king. People say cash is king, but you need credit to own property, right, guys? You need credit to own your own cars, okay? So, I mean, it just covers a lot. So one of my callers on the call today, and I'm excited because I was able to quit my job from, you know, thanks to working online, thanks to working from home. And I have somebody on the call that actually was able to do the same thing, guys. And I'm so excited for her. I'm so excited because now she's able to do this full time. And now she is the boss and she's in control and she has more time with her family and loved ones and just more time to build her business online with us. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to introduce my friend, my good business partner, Jessica Angels, and I want you to share how excited you are about, you know, the step that you have taken now. Can we hear?
Yes, can you hear me? Okay, hi.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, what I wanted to say was it's been a blessing to be a part of this team. I have never been in any other team like this one. It feels like you are family and everyone's helpful. And, you know, just being a part of a team like this just gives you the motivation to keep going and doing what you need to do. What I decided to do was actually stop my 9 to 5 completely. It was one of those moments where, you know, being after, you know, going to different webinars, listening and the mentoring, I just hit a breaking point. I've hit a breaking point 2 years ago, you know, in other businesses, but it's one of those points, like you said, like one of those moments where you're just like, everything is just like, I could be doing this when I'm thinking this at work. I could be doing that. I could be doing this right now. I don't want to be the next year of I was working for a school district. So I don't want to be every year, well, I got the summer, I can work on it in the summer. And then August comes and then I'm back in school again. The moments were always like, oh, I could have done this. I did not want to be another year thinking that I could have done this. I had to make that leap of faith. And that leap of faith is that fear. It is a fear that I had, but it's a good fear. It was a fear of the choices. There's two different fears. You know, you make a choice. The one is making that choice, or the fear is running away from that opportunity and not knowing that what could have been if you didn't take that leap of faith. So I decided, you know, as a single mom, 2 kids, you know, I just said, you know what, I'm going all in. I'm going all in. And it's amazing because the only reason why I thought I'm going all in, I would have not done that with other businesses. The only reason I got all in because I have so much support in this team. There's so much support with everyone. it's amazing. You just feels like, you know, they're right here with you. I can text Christina, I can text Marcy, hey, I need help on this, or I need a question. They are there for you. This is one thing, you know, I've had people like drop their mouth from like close family members and coworkers, like, what did you do? And I just completely block everything out, because I know there's a chance in this opportunity that if any like Christina, Marcy, you know, all the mentors I have, they've done it. Everyone has a different background, a different lifestyle, but you can do it. If I'm a single parent, 2 kids, you know, I have a teenager in high school, you know, one just started middle school, you know, it's a life, you know, we're all regular people doing the same lifestyle, but we all have the same 24 hours. So I took that leap of faith and decided to go all in. And I know I have the support for me and for everybody else. Everyone that wants to join, you will have the support. You will have the mentors there. Last night's webinar, Dios, that part when he said, I loved it when he said, when you have nothing to rely on, your back is against the wall. That is the motivation. I find that motivating, because you're like, I got to do this now. My back's against the wall. I got to do what I need to do to provide for my family and provide and become that leader. I never thought that I could be a leader. You know, it's a growth. You're growing and learning. And the more you grow and learn, you want to be that leader for other people so you can help them, you know, become what they want to become, and, you know, follow, you know, uplift whatever their dreams are. Right. So basically, I just took that leap of faith and I'm going all in.
Oh man, I'm so excited for you. I can't wait. I can't wait to see what's to come, especially with a team like us. You know, we're not gonna let you down. You know that we got you. She's correct, guys. She can message me. She could call me, you know, whenever she needs something. And we have an amazing group of a community, a family, that you could reach out to these leaders, okay? They might not message you right away, because, you know, we're dealing with a lot of people, but we are gonna get back to you. All right, especially if it's a legit question and you're really passionate. We love those people that are in our inbox and they're hungry. You could say, oh, they're hungry, you know, maybe they're asking questions, but they want to know. And if they don't ask anything, they're not going to get anywhere, you know, especially if you're a newbie. And if you're a newbie, we have everything for you that you need set in place. So you're not going to be alone. You're not going to be alone. So I have another business partner of mine. Let's see who wants to go next. I'm going to pick Donnette.
I knew that was coming. I also was able to fire my job a couple of months ago, which was awesome. I love it because I'm able to shop more. I'm a shopaholic. I love to shop. But one of the main things I love is, the unfortunate thing is in our school system is they don't teach our kids about finance. They don't even teach them how to write a check. They are clueless. Yeah. So not only do I teach my kids how to write a check and balance checkbook and how to manage their money, but I'm also now able to teach them how to do their W-4s correctly. And everything that MyEcon has to offer, I'm able to teach my kids. And I'm also teaching them how to be entrepreneurs, so they don't have to have a boss. They can be their own boss. Yes. So I have a son who graduated college on his own. He's working, doing his thing to, you know, make it to be a entrepreneur. And then my daughter, who's in college, and she's doing those side hustles. So pretty soon she's just going to be an entrepreneur, own her own business. So I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. I know that's a saying that everybody hears, but it's true. If I can do it when I'm taking care of my sister who had cancer and then had a liver transplant. I have an 82-year-old mother I take care of. My daughter's here. She's in college. I got 3 Yorkies that are high maintenance, as you can see. One had to be up in my lap. And then, of course, I'm married and I have a whole house to take care of. And then worrying about my son in another state, making sure he's okay, you know, being on his own for the first time. So if I have all these things going on in my life that I have to worry about, I'm I'm sure that, and I can, do all these MyEcon and also with income club. If I could do all this, anybody can do it. I mean, it's too easy. And especially with our program with the My Income Club, it does everything for you. All you have to do is drive the traffic there. I love it. I'm able to enjoy my life. I go out and sit in my pool. I sit and work on my tan because I'm going on a cruise in 2 weeks, which is another thing. I've never taken a cruise a day in my life. And because I have my own business, I'm getting ready to take a cruise for 7 days.
Amazing, amazing. Like, and that cruise is just like proof of the lifestyle. So she's gonna be on that cruise and she's gonna be showing off that she's on the boat.
Oh yes.
And we gotta be all jealous because we want to be with her. And
I'm making sure I buy the internet package where I can go live, because they have 3 different packages. One where you can just check your email, and then a second one, but the third one is where you can actually go live on Facebook and FaceTime. Y'all know I'm about to be doing that one.
Oh, it's the best, especially when you're on vacation and you get these notifications that you're still making money without having to be stuck behind a desk, without having to be stuck at a 9 to 5. Maybe I'm not knocking a 9 to 5. I know people do enjoy their 9 to 5s. Like, I was a medical assistant and that was my passion and I loved it. Like, I loved taking care of people and doing my jobs, but they weren't paying me enough.
Oh, same.
Paycheck to paycheck. So I was just struggling. So go ahead.
With that, I want to piggyback off of that. I'm a nurse by trade and I love being a nurse. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But we do not get paid for what we do. We get paid. I was a medical assistant before I was a nurse. And I was getting medical assistant pay as a nurse. And we don't get paid what we should as caretakers. No matter what you are, medical assistant, nursing assistant, doctor, well, not doctor, but all nurses on down. We don't get paid what we should for what we do. No. And I like that we're able to take that passion and able to incorporate into helping others financially,
which is very important, just as important as health, right? I mean, I wish it wasn't like that. That money was that important. It sucks because everything we need to survive is grown here free on this earth, and we were giving it to us free. So I believe in trading and stuff like that, but it's like, unfortunately, finances is really important, and what you don't know about your finances can hurt you. They say what you don't know won't hurt you, but in this case, it could really like destroy your whole life if you don't know how to manage.
And if you don't have credit.
Especially if you don't have credit.
Like my son, for his graduating college, I bought him a car. Nice. And I just put him as I was a co-signer so that he could build credit. So that's what I'm doing with my daughter. When she graduates, get her cars. That way they can get credit. Otherwise, how else they gonna get credit? I damn sure ain't gonna get them no credit card. That ain't happening. That ain't happening, right? My daughter is like me. My son he's a shoe fanatic, and my daughter likes to shop too. So yeah, I'll stick with just getting the car.
Oh man, that's so right.
Now, of course, I can't, but y'all can actually write y'all's kids off for working. My kids have surpassed the age, but
thank you.
That's another benefit.
Sometimes we forget to mention that. Okay, you could hire your children. The company that we are part of teaches you how to hire your children. They could be, I think it's 7 years old and up. A 7-year-old could help you clean your office. A 7-year-old can help you file something, or take out the trash, or do little tedious tasks that they're capable of doing, and you can pay them up to $1,200 a month. Okay, so you take, instead of giving them an allowance, you go ahead and pay them up to $1,200 a month, right? Is it $1,200 or $1,000? But I know at the end of the year you're able to write off up to $12,000 because you had to pay your child so you could write that off instead of having to pay that back at the end of the year to Uncle Sam. Okay, these are the things that we're teaching you in MyEcon, guys, and you're not going to learn it anywhere else, not even in this school system. The school system is so old. They need to upgrade it. I don't know. They need to put MyEcon into one of the classes and break it down. And have
so true.
Come and teach class.
They need to pair it up with sex ed.
Yes.
Have both of them. I mean,
you know, but I'll let the next speaker go. Well, I'm gonna let Marcy go ahead and hop in the mix and share her testimony of joining this opportunity.
What is up, everybody? Oh my gosh, ladies, look at all these amazing, beautiful boss ladies that are coming together tonight to share their testimony on this company, guys. Like, if this was not legit, we would not be out here putting our faces out on social media, trying to share what's been working for us within this company. Like, there is no question, okay, that the system here with MyEcon and what we're learning is working, okay? It's working. And one of the greatest things that I can say is financial education, just like Garnett said, they should pair it up with sex ed. I'm just saying, because I mean, it's like they make it a factor to teach that, which is vital. It's important, protect yourself in that way. But let's throw in some financial education, and these are things that not even I learned, in school. And I went to school in South Africa. And I mean, they didn't teach any of this stuff. And coming to America, which if you guys know that movie, Coming to America.
I love that movie.
I know that movie. So, coming to America, I came to the States, 14 years ago because I wanted a better life for myself, and of course, I grew up in a home, single parent, upper middle class family. Dad was a single parent, but it wasn't easy, it was tough. And I always saw him like, he was really good with finances, I will say, but that's kind of where I learned about budgeting. And, he had his little black book and he would write everything, like what he would have to buy at the grocery store. So he doesn't have to like look in all these different directions and like come out spending more money than what he budgeted for. So I learned about budgeting just from my dad. But in the school system, they didn't teach us that. I didn't learn about finance. So when I came over to the US, I mean, I kind of got slapped in the face with the reality here that, I mean, you work and work and work and work and work, and it doesn't stop. Everybody thinks that, you're going to come and you're just going to, live this lavish life in the US. But the reality is, guys, I was working like 3 jobs, and I was up to my neck with bills. I was like, okay, is this the American dream? Like, is this what they talk about? Like, so coming here chasing that, I realized really, really quickly that the system is not designed for employees. It's just not. And this was 14 years ago, okay? Things have gotten even, I would say, worse, economy-wise, because everything is geared towards business owners. Like, business owners get better like tax breaks and all these different things. And if you can just get into what MyEcon teaches, you will understand that at the end of the day, owning a home-based business or owning a business period is beneficial for you in so many ways. And so what MyEcon teaches you is going from that employee to that business owner to that investor. Okay, because guys, who would not want to be making money while they're sleeping, right? And that's the beauty that MyEcon teaches you, is they take you through those steps. One of the biggest things that helped my family and I was the W4 strategies that MyEcon teaches. That was the very first strategy that we applied, after joining MyEcon. And thanks to the W4 strategies, we were able to increase our household income by over $200 every 2 weeks. I mean, well, actually, roughly close to $400 just with the W4 strategies alone. And that's because my wife works a job, so she made those adjustments. And it's crazy how much in taxes she was paying. Like, everybody thinks, go ahead and put a 0 on your W4. Yeah, you're gonna get more money back at the end of the year. Way to go. You know what? As a matter of fact, let them take out $20 more. I worked in human resources and I had people tell me that, like, honey, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm like, are you sure you wanna put 0? Yes, put down 0. You know what? Let them take an extra $50 out. That's like a savings. People don't realize that the first 4 months of the year, like that first 4 months of taxes that you pay, you don't get that back at the end of the year.
Working for
And
free.
the only way that I know this is thanks to my econ and the education that we're learning, you know? So with those strategies alone, just with the W-4 and implementing those strategies, her paycheck increased. So she gave herself an increase at her job. And then on top of it, we've got the cashback meal, which is phenomenal because last year for my daughter's birthday, I was able to save over $200 just because I decided to shop through that cashback mall. We are partnered up with major retail and department stores. We also partnered up with Priceline.com. So, you know, you can get discounts on travel. I mean, it's just amazing. So there's another way we were able to save money. And I haven't even gotten to the business. I haven't even gotten to the credit repair. So you get started here and without even, you know, implementing like anything with the business or even the credit repair or the debt elimination, just with those two like tools alone, we were able to increase. I mean, I saved over 200. She's increased it by close to 400. I mean, we're talking $600 just in like 1 month. But if you really take the increase in the paycheck and calculate that, times that by 12. Right. And that's just without us even bringing anybody into the business or starting the credit repair. Yeah. So I can go on. I woke up this morning, my credit score increased by 34 points. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So that's exciting. You know, it's like boom, 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 like every single day. And like Odie's increasing, like her scores went up and she's excited. She's like, babe, she sends me a text yesterday. She's like, we're going to be able to buy a house soon. Like, I'm so excited because we want to purchase at 720. Like, we're like, okay, we're going to aim for 720. When we get to 720, you know, make sure that things are still looking good within, because of course your debt to income ratio still has to be like good. You know, sometimes the score can be good, but the banks look at all those intricate things. So by December this year, we're looking to purchase. Like, I'm done renting. Thanks to my econ, guys. Thanks to my econ and the fact that I'm learning all these strategies, you know, we're going to be homeowners. And I know we are. And I'm putting it out there because I see the results and the credit increasing and all these amazing things that we're learning with debt elimination, you know, just simple things. So I can go on and I'll probably pop in a little bit later, but I'm going to pass it over to my amazing business partner, Jenna Perez. She's going to share her testimony. Miss Boss Lady herself. Thanks for my shirt, by the way. Yes, I really love it. I have it right here. Got my Boss Lady shirt.
Right.
That's all about, guys, like meeting amazing, motivated, driven women that all want the same thing. And that's why we're all here, you know? So go ahead, Jenna, and take it away, girl. I'm going to mute myself.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for having me here tonight, ladies. I really appreciate it. My journey is pretty interesting when it comes to being my own boss. I got started, you know, years back when, you know, I kind of got slammed into this world. You know, I lost my job, my husband lost his job, and then it was like my father had passed away, and it really felt like my world was like crumbling around me, you know. And then, you know, what do you do when you're looking for employment and you can't find it, you know? Most people think, you know, unemployment, and, you know, you can take advantage of that option. But, you know, with me and Lou, we are pretty much driven, and we're like, screw that. We're not going to wait on somebody to, you know, deem us worthy and hire us for peanuts. We're going to go and figure this out on our own. And luckily for me, Lou had already been looking into this world. So the first time we made, you know, money online within our first 3 days, it was just like the rest was history. And then, like, you know, ever since then, we've been working together, and we've had, you know, our ups and downs. That's just a part of the journey, you know. But I'll tell you one thing, guys, when you do make the decision to be your own boss, you are going to, like, you're going to learn so much about yourself, and you're going to realize, you know, all the strength that you didn't even know that you had. And it's just a blessing, all the way around blessing, because by you bettering your life, you get to inspire others to do the same. So, you know, lo and behold, my econ gets brought into, comes across the table, as they say it. And, you know, I kind of just brushed it off, wasn't really paying it too much mind. But then when you know, my husband kept telling me, hey, Jenna, you know, these people are increasing their take-home pay. Like, these people are making money with this business without even having to do anything. Like, I'm like, okay, let me check this out, you know? And then, of course, you know, for our own reasons, I wanted to get, you know, I wanted us to work on our credit and, you know, just learn the money game, which is what MyEcon teaches us. You know, they teach us how to, you know, get the knowledge that the 3%ers know. So we decided to partner with MyEcon and bring our team along with us. And it's just been amazing because I really feel good when I'm able to share this with people and honestly tell them, look, you do not have to sell or recruit with this, you know? You could literally go, you know, guys, if I had, I've said this many times and I will say it again. If I would have known about this business when I had my 9 to 5, I would have been adjusting the W-4. We would have had that increase and we would have made the, you know, the beautiful transition into the entrepreneur world, you know, but that wasn't our case. So now what we do is we share that with others. So, you know, if that's what you want to do, you have that option. So I mean, when you're thinking about an extra $200 to $800 every single month in your household without having to do anything extra, I mean, how much is that worth to you? I mean, is that worth $200, $500, $800? And we're talking every single month. So then, you know, it was just pretty much a no-brainer, guys. You know, most of the people that are on here that are looking at this live right now, that are looking into this world, have jobs. You know, they're thinking about getting a second, a third, a fourth job. You know, and then they come across people like us sharing a message of hope, like, hey, you know, you don't need to get an extra job. What you need to do is income shift. You need to shift your income. You know.
Ooh,
And
guys.
it just makes me feel good to know that we're working on real life stuff that can actually get us in a position in our team, in a position where we can be homeowners, like, you know, Marcy was saying. You know, we're paying out the butt when you're renting, and that's money you're never going to get back. At least if you're going to put that money on something, you know, let it be an asset and let it be something that's actually going to be something that you own eventually. And these are the types of things that MyEcon teaches us. So, like, I love it. You know, I feel like MyEcon is one of the number one businesses on the internet, or just in general, that actually gets you closer to where you need to be financially instead of veering you further away from it. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times we get involved in these businesses and we need this now, we need that. And it's like we're getting further away from what we signed up for originally, which was to actually help ourselves financially, you know? And MyEcon shows you right away. I mean, we had one guy on our team notice the pay increase within 3 days of adjusting his W-4.
Wow.
I mean, and that reflects on your immediate, you know, your next pay period immediately.
Exactly.
You know, this is very powerful stuff, and I'm looking forward to having a long-lasting business relationship with MyEcon. I love everything that they represent. I love the system that, you know, Christina and Freddie built, put in place for all of us. We all get to leverage their system, guys, and it's totally free. You know, Freddie does the selling and selling for us.
Right.
And it's just like, you know, it's a step-by-step system, which is really important when you're just getting started on the internet because of, you know, the learning curves and things. It's all been set up. It's all, you know, plug and play for you. And, you know, if you're serious about partnering with an opportunity that could really change your life and not that hype change your life, like really change your life, definitely the opportunity for you guys.
I want to throw something in there because MyEcon can be partnered up, paired up, whatever you want to say, with any business.
Yes.
Let me ask you guys, those of you watching that are currently in network marketing or working online, is that current opportunity or business teaching you personal finance? Is that opportunity teaching you the rules of the money game, teaching you strategies that the wealthy know, teaching you what to do with that money that you're making from that network marketing, health and wellness, skincare, makeup business? Probably not. So this is not even a competition. It really isn't. It's a great addition to what you're already doing. It's technically a no-brainer. Every single day, you're going to meet people that need credit repair. Every single day, you're going to meet people that work a 9 to 5. Every single day, you're going to meet moms who would love to clip out some coupons and save some money on their groceries. Every single day, you're going to meet people that love to travel. We have it all. And we have health and wellness too, because let me tell you, that skinny coffee is on fire. Okay. It's on fire. Like there's 5 different ways that we can earn here with MyEcon. Like I'm passionate about this company, guys, because it makes freaking sense. It's $20. Okay. I spent on my first online marketing business, I spent $2,500 plus $500 on traffic, plus like $500 in some mentorship. So yeah, in total, I spent about $4,000 altogether. That was my first opportunity. And am I with that company today? No. So where did that $4,000 investment go? So come on, guys, you know, I'm just like, all right.
And that's the thing, like credit, like guys, if you know, they don't teach this to us. So like you're set up for a life of poverty. You know, you're set up for failure. And that's how the matrix works, guys. They make money off of you being in a tight spot. They make money off of your bad credit and interest and all that stuff. You know, when you think about your credit, if you have good credit, you're paying hundreds of dollars less per month compared to the person that has crappy credit. So these are the things that you're going to need to learn to actually get out of that rut and eventually get in a position where you can invest into things.
And teach your kids.
Yes.
Like, are you going to teach your kids about makeup?
Exactly.
I'm not trying to knock any other business down, but I'm just saying, like, I'm going to teach my little 5-year-old girl how to do her makeup really quick over here in the makeup.
How to put that contour.
Like, how much is that makeup tutorial going to teach your daughter about personal finance and how to be a boss?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, guys, like, let's get real with it. You know, like, we're talking finance. These are vital things that you need to just learn. And I think it's crazy how people will turn down like taking control of their personal finance, but they would spend $100 real quick on a pair of shoes on Amazon. I mean, it's crazy to me. I mean, let me just say the drop shipping industry is like $1 billion industry. So yeah, we could probably go over there and make a lot of money, but we're over here because we understand that personal finance is like the base and the core of everything. Because if you don't know how to manage money, then why go out there and make money? Like when you're making money, you need to know what to do with that money and how to make that money make more money for you, right?
Right.
And that's what we learn here, guys. So I don't know. I'm just excited. I'm sorry to interrupt all the time, but you guys know how I get.
I love it. Let's let somebody else speak. I'm gonna choose Sharice. Go ahead, Sharice.
Hello, everyone. It's so amazing to be among such powerful boss queens. This company has truly been a blessing to me. I've been with MyEcon about almost a year, about 10 months. And my story is a little different because I actually quit my job before I actually got started. And this was the best thing that has ever, that I've ever gotten into. When I got into this, I decided to jump right on it. I didn't know, what was going to happen, whatever, but I decided to take that chance, to take a leap of faith and jump into it. I used my last little bit of money to start, and it was $35 to join back then. But ever since, it's been great. I've been able to increase my credit score over 100 points, actually like 130 points. I've learned these amazing financial strategies that has really helped me and my family. It's been wonderful. If you want to level up in life, you gotta take that chance and just go for it. It might be scary, but failure is a part of growing. You have to just put yourself out there, step out of your comfort zone. And I truly have. I'm growing every day. But this company is amazing. The credit part is wonderful also because I'm able to teach my children how to get their credit score up and these income shifting and everything. And like I said, it's just wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sharice. I'm so excited to have.
I'm sorry, I had a had a brain freeze whenever I lost my.
No, you did good. I'm saying, like, I'm happy to be associated with you and have you a part of the family. You do take action all the time. You're consistent with your posting, and you're doing your thing. And you don't have to be a guru to have success with this company.
No, and I want to add something. This company, with this company, you're able to create generational wealth. With a job, it's not something that you can pass down to your children. Being a part of this company, you're able to do that. Yes. So that's one of the main things that got me.
Yes. Yeah.
I told we have Tara Paper Girl Whitney in the comments. I was like, girl, you need to hop on right now.
Girls, oh wait, hold up. Did you send her?
I sent her a link. I said, girl, come on through. Like, she's a firehouse too, ladies. Like, it's so exciting. Miss Coach Whitney.
Woo, what's up, Tara? Yeah, Tara's in the building.
In the building.
This girl right here is about her.
Yeah, I think she should just go right into it and unmute and share her story. So
yes, take over. Go ahead. You're muted.
She's getting situated over there.
Yep.
Yeah, she's muted.
Yeah, she's still on. There you go.
Hey! What's up? What's up? Hey. Yes.
Y'all can hear me? Y'all can see me? Hey, ladies, how is everyone?
Good.
So good to have you on.
Yes. So I don't know if I'm taking over or if I'm hopping on, but when I saw all these boss ladies together, I said, hold up. And we talking about money today. So I said, let me hop on this call. So yay, I love hearing these testimonies, but can I share mine?
Yes. I want you to. We need you to.
Okay, y'all. Like she said, I'm Coach Whitney. I've been in MyEcon for, let's see here, a little over 2 years. But listen, MyEcon strategies are so amazing. Like this company, first of all, I'm like a stay-at-home single mom, right? But with MyEcon and learning these strategies, I've been able to keep that position, okay? So I used to work in the music industry, modeling, hosting, bottle girl, all of this stuff, right? So I made amazing money, but it was like, I can be cute and work at the bar, like that's easy, right? So I said, let me try something. Let me try something that could challenge me. And so when I started working this and working these strategies, I was able to increase my cash flow. Okay, got money coming in. I was able to knock out my student loans. Like I paid Sally Mae, she can't even call me no more, y'all, like over $9,000, right? And then I was able to pay off my credit cards by learning about credit. Like we can pay all these people to fix our credit and all this amazing stuff, but that doesn't serve my mission, because my mission is to help women like us get all of our money together, right? So if I can learn this stuff and learn this information, this is something that I can teach. Okay, so when it comes to money, and even it is cool when you want to outsource and have people do things for you, but I need to know what's going on. Right. Like, what's going on with this? What's this mean? What does this mean? Because before I used to just pay my credit cards if I felt like it, pay for things if I'm living my best life, all it is. But now when I can get my money together and myself together, like it's just so much love, right? So I've been able to hit the 720 plus club. Okay. Yeah, I had a credit
Congrats.
Score of 548. Like, you know what I'm saying? So for me to hit the 700 plus club, like I was super thankful about that. And I got to do it myself and help other people do it. It's like, what's up, right? And so where else? And I got to start investing. Y'all, I was never even thinking about investing. Like investing, like I need this money for this, this, and this. Like I'm not gonna put money somewhere and watch it grow. Like what? Like I need it, right? So I got to educate myself with the perspective, the terminology. You know what I mean? I could sit down with my financial advisor and talk the same language and not just be paying for stuff that I don't know. So yes, y'all, I know I jumped right in this call, but just the fact that I saw all these beautiful women who are out here, we getting money, and then on top of that, y'all, we getting money together. Like that's like a lot of people, especially women, it's hard for them to swallow that pill, right? But we out here, we getting money, we having fun, we're going to events. Like we all look so bomb. We all out here getting our tan side. I know a lot of these. I think I saw Christina walking around with the pool in the backyard. Like, girl, can I come fly in and work with you?
Yes.
And on top of that, and then I know I gotta go. But on top of that, y'all, the connections that you make, the other other boss women that you get to work with. Like, y'all, what other company can you just be like, hold on, let me jump on your conference call and interrupt everything, right? But it's just like, I'm so excited to work with women like this and boss women all across this country. Like, wherever I land, I can find somebody. Like, I don't have to wait for Christina to get off work to go get a glass of wine or a cup of coffee or something, right? Because we're all out here, we're helping people, we're serving the mission, we're getting money, we're getting beautiful, we glowing up from the inside out. And MyEcon did it for me. So I love y'all. I'm so happy that y'all let me jump on. And I'm sorry for everybody who I came in front of, but I just and let's keep winning.
Yes, let's keep winning. I'm so excited to have you. I'm so excited to have you on.
That was awesome.
Hang out with us. Let's, hang out with us. Don't go anywhere. We want your beautiful face on the call. It's funny that you mentioned she did bottle serving too, because man, can we just raise our hand to whoever did bartending? Okay, we got the 3, 4. Okay, I think 5. That is crazy. And now we just like making our own money. We don't have to slave. We don't have to serve people. We the ones that we're getting served now. Okay, we the ones. And especially like, I know a lot of people that went to college, right? And that are not doing, they spend thousands and thousands of dollars going to college, guys, and they're not doing what they went to school for. They're not, doing the job that they had the degree for, and they're still in over their head up to debt and student loans. Like, that's crazy. But if you could just invest a small, affordable amount of money to become a part of this opportunity, guys, you can make so much more money and become so much more financially educated with just this simple opportunity right here. Instead of spending all that money and it's just a vicious cycle, guys. The school system needs a new structure. They need a new structure, guys, and teach our future better, because what are we doing here? You know what I mean? I feel like the school system is like a prison system. It's like similar to the prison system. Just walk in line, don't speak until you're spoken to, raise your hand and be, like, we need to train our kids better. We need to pass this education down to our children. That's what I'm doing. And that's why all my kids want to be entrepreneurs. They want to make money on their own and become their bosses. Like, they just want to do it now. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, I'm teaching them how to do it. I'm teaching them, like, let's find the avenues, what you're good at, what's your passion. And then we could work on that and build on that. So it's just so much more than financial education. It's the community of people, it's the mindset, it's everything overall, But I'm gonna pass it on to, let's see who hasn't spoke yet. Twyla, where she went. Twyla.
Hey, well, my journey kind of is a little sort of like Marcy's and stuff too, where I ended up, paying lots and lots of money to get into trying to be an entrepreneur back in the day. This was probably like 8 years ago. I spent over $5,000 on this whole system that was supposed to teach me everything. It got me swimming out into the middle of the ocean and just literally dropped me down into the ground. I had nowhere else. I didn't know what else to do. So I had over $5,000, $8,000 worth of debt on my credit card. And I'm like, how in the world am I supposed to deal with this? I've been kind of doing that. Well, I was in the financial business for a really long time. I was a head teller and things like that. I was also a bartender back in the day, but I was a head teller, and so I started learning a little bit more about credit and a little bit more about credit. And so I had some education coming into this, but oh my goodness, I've learned so much with MyEcon. It is just amazing. Did you guys know that you can make your baby an authorized user on your credit card and actually start building their credit from birth? I mean, as long as you're a good credit person. Don't put them on there if you're bad. But things like that. And I mean, this is a 14-year A+ rated company. I am amazed every day at the differences that MyEcon can make in people's life. Credit repair, debt elimination, learning how to, you know, doing the income shifting where you get the money, $200 to $800 back into your account. What are you going to do with that? You're going to end up putting that on your credit card at first, get yourself completely debt free that way, and then invest for your financial future. You know, I mean, and the products also, I mean, just, you don't just get credit repair and things like that. You also have amazing products with MyEcon, you know, vitamins, like health products, the coffee, the cashback mall, everything like that. It's just amazing. The, you know, the opportunities that MyEcon gives you without even referring anybody, you know. And I mean, you can use this as a work at home business, or you can do this, you know, as just a simple credit repair thing. It's entirely up to you, you know. And I guess that's kind of my whole thing. And I needed to work from home, and so, you know, it's been just an amazing opportunity, and getting to learn from people like that are on this panel, other boss ladies and things like that. It's been amazing.
Community is so awesome. I know Coach Whitney was going to interject there when you said something about putting your baby on a credit card as an authorized user.
Oh,
yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's y'all, that is so amazing, right? And listen to this. So I know, because a lot of communities, their kids are graduating from high school with a black card too, okay? Because their parents understand these wealth principles, right? And then the other thing that I wanted to tap into, who's all moms on here? Let me scroll past. Is there some moms on here? Moms. Okay, awesome. Listen, y'all, I had no idea about this. Like, you guys might see my daughter in marketing. She knows all about MyEcon and what we do and everything. Like, I know how it's important, how we teach our kids this stuff, right? You can hire your children, okay? A lot of us don't understand that you can hire your children like $1,000 a month for them to do. Yeah, I know you guys market with your kids, you know, holding your baby, stay at home mom, on the phone, make money for your phone, whatever it is, right? So your kids, you're using them for marketing. I mean, my daughter, she's just learning the dishwasher and all of that. I might pay her $1,000 a month to learn the dishwasher, but we still make it work, right? You can hire your children, you write them up, you hire them in your job, you're their parent. I have a lady with a 6-month-old who she took a picture and the baby's modeling. That, like, she could pay her baby to model, right? So y'all dig in the back office of MyEcon and learn these rules of wealthy people, because that's $12,000 a year per child. I think Christina over there with a tribe, right?
Yeah.
Like, you can hire your kids and write that off because you pay them allowance, don't you? Or you buy them school clothes, or you pay for the movies or skating or whatever they do, right? So I'm telling you guys, learn this information. Don't just come out here and like, oh, I got a membership, I can do this, and this. Dig into this information, because you have so much money on the table that you're just not aware of. Y'all remember, information changes situations. So take 20 minutes a day for the back office, or take 30 minutes a day for the back office. I might never use this stuff, but I'm telling you, when I found out that I could pay my daughter just to be a daughter, I was like, oh, okay. Being a homeowner, okay? All those questions, mom, right? All those questions cost money. Like, right? So listen, pay your kids. If you guys don't know how to pay your kids, maybe I'll come on and do a webinar about how to pay your kids. But I'm telling y'all, get out there and understand your membership, because when it comes to our babies, like you said, we gotta train them up, right? And it starts with the education at home, and financial education is something that's ahead of my 6-year-old in our household for sure. So hire your kids. If you need information, you could definitely hit me up.
Coach Whitney, you're the host now, because somehow I don't know what happened to Christina, so I don't know if you're able to see
I was
like
wondering
the panelist and accept her. The Zoom made you the host, so I don't know. It says there's 8 panelists, but there's only Well, yeah, there is 8 of us. Wait, hold on. I got my numbers all wrong. All right, I'm sorry. I was like, wait, where do you know? Christina,
Hey,
you
y'all,
to
I
promote
knew I was
her
taking
back.
over. I didn't want to take over the webinar. I just wanted to take y'all over with some information.
you literally just got made the host. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. So I know that Crystal has an awesome testimony too. And I'm excited to actually hear, her testimony with MyEcon. So I don't know if are you unmuted?
I'm unmuted now.
Yay! Yeah. All right, take it away.
Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
All right, awesome. I'm Crystal. I'm a mom of 3 and a wife. It's very interesting how I came into this, and I really believe that everything happens for a reason. I believe people are in our life for a season. Last summer, what was like around July, August, is when I first came into MyEcon, and I was with a different company when I first started online. So it's kind of been like a crazy journey, but I had actually got off food stamps last summer when I started MyEcon. And so I didn't have that extra money coming in. And I seen Christina had that testimony, like it was around September, October. And I'm like, man, I would love to just do what she's doing, and I was invited to be on here, so it was like, it's such a blessing. I really appreciate it. And, I had to go back to do more work outside because I didn't have the $700 food stamps anymore. But there's so much that MyEcon can give us all. I don't ever want to go back to being on food stamps. I don't ever want to go to try to get a loan for a car or a house and be looked at like I'm less than. And being with MyEcon, I won't ever have that again. So it's just really important to me. I kind of stopped everything for a while because I was working outside the house. But, here recently I've jumped back into it and really started learning more of the strategies. So instead of trying to like sell stuff, I'm going to work on more of what they're teaching us, because that's going to get me and my family in the position that I want for my future. So that's why I'm here, guys.
That's awesome. And that's the thing, like you were saying, it's about, being able to go out there and teach others and having that knowledge and being empowered with the knowledge, because you get to help so many other people. So I don't know if there was anybody else, or if Whitney, if you had something you wanted to add, or any of the other ladies on the panel before we kind of end off, because where's Christina? I don't know where she at.
I'd like to say something real quick. So I actually ended up adjusting my boyfriend's W-4 and found out by using all of the MyEcon strategies that he was paying over $4,200 a year in taxes. So I went ahead and I adjusted that. And I'm not exactly 100% sure how much extra he's getting right now. His paychecks are all weird and stuff, so it's been kind of tough, but I know that that has made a significant difference. It had to be at least $100 or $200, so a paycheck. So that is something that we're really excited about. And then what are we doing with that money? I'm putting it on my credit card. Paying off that huge amount of credit card debt that I have and bringing it down. I have a decent credit score, but that credit card is way too far up there for my liking.
Yeah. That's the beauty of the debt elimination strategies, is like, we're teaching you, okay, you're going to give yourself that increase at your job. What do you do with that money? You apply that money towards debt and bills that you have, and all while you're also working on fixing your credit, and then also learning about investments, and then also saving money on groceries and shopping and traveling. And it's like, oh my gosh, it's like this whole like plethora of just stuff that, guys, $19.95. I don't even.
And $1.17 a day to get your credit right, to increase your income in your household, to be your own boss, to connect the dots. I think this is why, it's generational wealth, because we're able to, educate ourselves where they lacked in the system to do for us. And we can, you know, teach that to our children and imagine the life they're gonna have having this knowledge from a child up. Like, you know, it's powerful, you know. This is the stuff that like sets you free, you know. And of course, knowledge is power, but applied knowledge is what's really powerful, guys.
Yep.
That's true.
Exactly.
Exactly. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
you have to implement the strategies. You can't just read it and go, okay.
That's true.
Yeah.
Whitney, I know you want to say something. I can just see it.
Is there anybody on the line, like you might say, I just want to catch anybody before this. If there's anybody on the line that might be like me, I didn't have a W-2. I've never worked I didn't have a job to adjust to W-4, right? So I could have made up all these excuses. But you know what I decided? I was like, hold on, I ain't got no W-2, but I'm going to be the best person to teach. I'm going to find people with W-2s, okay? So I really executed the business building strategy of this business because I didn't have extra income to double down on my debt. You know, I didn't have extra income, so I had to create the income. You know, so when I show somebody how to shift their income and they get an extra $400 on their check, and so on their car note, instead of 400, we're sending 800, knocking them instead of 36 months, we're knocking it down to a year and a half, right? And so I got really good at sharing that story. I got really good at helping other women do that. I got really good at helping other moms. Like, hey, because I teach the same thing for the single mom who works at Taco Bell that I teach the person who's only making 6 figures. Because these principles are just wealth principles all the way across the board. So if you don't got a W-2, oh, I can't do it. I only got $100 back. I just any of that type of stuff. Y'all get out here and learn how to teach the W-4, I'm sorry, because then I'm telling you, your income will start rolling in and you'll have your own money to double down on debt. You'll have your own money to do whatever with. So that's my last thing. I want to thank y'all again for letting me jump in here. I don't know where Christina went, but I love you guys. I'm part of your support system. Definitely reach out to me if I can help you out at all, for sure.
Thank you so much. You guys got to get in her group too, ladies. Like, she's got a really awesome group. She gives a lot of, you know, great tips and strategies. Wait, there's a new message. Who we got the message from? Oh, Christina says I'm here. Hold on. So somebody needs to let me go ahead and
promote her.
Add her back.
I think since Whitney, since you're the host, you need to accept her in. I don't know if if there's any way, if you go to attendees.
Girl, but listen, I'm on my phone. I'm not on my computer. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, so what y'all want me to do? Hold on.
Okay, so let me see. I wonder if you were to hop off, I don't know if Zoom is gonna assign a new host.
Okay, let me.
They might do that, right?
If I don't,
fingers crossed.
I love you guys, and let me know if I can help you out or not.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Nice meeting you.